Ladies and gentlemen, life with Avamarie. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Avamarie. It's early as hell on a Saturday morning, oh my god. But we're up early for the annual OncoBallet Wellness Beyond Cancer workshop. Sorry. Words. I need cotton pads. Mom is here. So that means she's coming to class with me. We've never done a mommy and me class. Mom just shoved me into ballet at 4. Like, okay, I'll be back. And that's how it was for 12 to 16 years. So I'm excited for this class. That lady is actually more active than I am. Like, she goes to the gym. Me, not so much. My monthly ballet is about it. And the occasional performance. I need a lip mask right now. My OCD kicked in. I had to do a little extra. This would be a good time for the battery to die if it's going to. Okay, rides here. These things are still on, so you know the deal. I'll see you at the studio.
And thank you again for being here. I'm Anna Westman-Cox, the founder of OncoBallet.
And I'm Amanda Gurley, the founder of Well Beyond Breast Cancer. Thank you so much for joining us.
And we are so thrilled to be here for the second annual Well Beyond Onco Ballet event, where we combined both of our nonprofits to provide ballet class and PT movement together to serve the cancer community and all of our supporters and friends too.
Well, just to give you a little bit of background, so I'm a physical therapist, lymphedema therapist myself. I've been working in this field for over 10 years, and I specialize in breast cancer recovery, as well as lymphatic health. And I decided to start Well Beyond Breast Cancer because I realized that most people weren't able to access physical therapy, whether they didn't have the insurance or the financial means. And really our mission is to make sure that everyone has access to the care that they truly need and deserve to live well beyond breast cancer. And so what we do primarily is we fund appointments of physical therapy or occupational therapy with specialized therapists in breast cancer recovery across the U.S.
And a little bit about OncoBallet. So I'm a 2-time young breast cancer survivor, and I used to do ballet professionally. I know the two don't always sound like they can go hand in hand, but when I was going through my recurrence, I found that dance was super helpful for me, along with PT. I always did PT after surgeries, and I was just like, wow, how can we share ballet and dance as a modality to help people move and express themselves and honestly just have fun? And the structure of ballet, I think, actually lends really well to that. It's okay if you've never danced a day in your life before. We make it really accessible and really approachable to everyone, and honestly, just a lot of fun. So we can't wait to move with all of you. We're really new, we're both really new. Actually, we're both just over a year old. So we're really grateful that we could partner on this event again this year and share both ballet and PT with everybody. And really our mission is to do this to spark joy, facilitate healing, and foster self-expression. So really grateful to have you all here today. And I think with that, we'll kick it off. Yeah. Get started.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Around today.
Camp schedule opens at 12. And so when I run away, you know why. I know why. Yes.
So like Anna mentioned, we're going to start with a little sequence to really just open up the body, but also stimulate our lymphatic system. And we'll just start with some deep belly breathing. So inhaling through our nose, feeling our bellies expand. And then exhaling through our nose or mouth, whatever feels better for you. Feeling your belly draw inwards. So we'll start with a little tactile stimulation just to open up the lymphatics. So we're just going to place our hand on the side of our neck, and we're just going to do a little bit of tapping, getting those lymph nodes to awake and be stimulated. We'll reach our arms wide and then give ourselves a big hug. So back to center, we'll place our hands on our knees, and we'll do a little bit of seated cat and cow. This is one of my personal favorites. So we're going to inhale to bring our chest forward, looking slightly up to the side, and then exhale to round our spine and bring our chin to our chest.
Let's maybe just open up our legs, start getting some stretch here just to warm up our legs before we stand. And let's do one side body, getting the leg involved. If this feels like too much, like Amanda said, you can put your hand behind your head or even on your hip. Whatever feels good for you, just breathing into this. For my ballet classes without bars, I only like to do things in parallel, first position and second position. So don't worry for those of you who have done ballet before. No fifth and fourth today, so good for your hips. All right, so we're just going to start by standing parallel. And just start by rooting your feet down into the ground, standing nice and tall, lengthening your spine. Imagine you almost have a crown on the top of your head and a beautiful jeweled necklace on, right? That's just stretch here, and we'll close them down. And then we'll go through our first position, arms rounded as if you're hugging a tree. We'll bring them up above your head in a beautiful circle. Look at that, beautiful ballerinas, I love it. We'll open it up and we'll lower, and then let's just bend our legs just twice. As we go into first position next, these will become our pliés. And a plié just means to bend. Just do one more, get all those little cracks out, right? And then let's see, can we rise up a little bit on our toes, testing our balance, also good for the vestibular system, good. And lower, and then if you can, let's just slide our hands down, do a little forward fold stretch here, getting the back of the hamstring.
You're just going to wherever feels comfortable for you today. Like we mentioned,
What we'll do is we'll do our plie, so just do a little bend now with our arms through first. We'll open them up to second, and we'll do a nice little plie again, and lower. And then if you're ready, we'll bring our arms to first. And now can we rise in our first position? Very nice. Okay, good, beautiful, lovely. And lower. And this time we're going to do a port de bras forward, which just means a big stretch over those front legs, just like we did in parallel, but now in first position. And if you can, we'll bring our arms all the way up to fifth, all the way up and back. And if you're ready for it, we'll do a little back bend, and we'll just open those arms. And now we'll put a little bit of space between our feet into our second position. And we'll start with the same thing. So we'll start the arms, we'll come up into our cactus arms, opening everything up and warming up, and lower, and then we'll go through our first again, all the way up to fifth, open to second, pull your limbs stretching out, and lower, and now we do a nice side stretch up and over, getting the benefits of those little value channels being open, nice stretch here, and up, and the other side, last time, beautiful. Up, and we'll turn to our first position, and let's just stand nice and tall again. Beautiful, good job everybody, very nice. So as Amanda said, when we do the little rise, it helps with our balance, maybe some neuropathy. So now we're going to test your balance even more, and we're going to do some tendus and dégagés. Fun fact about ballet, it is all in French, which Amanda actually speaks French, so she'll probably say my French is terrible, which is okay. We're doing the best we can.
I'll do the best I can, but when I got
And back, and plie, and other side still on the ground tendus, and side, and back, and plie, and off the ground this time, front, and side, nice balance, good, back's always the hardest, and plie, last time, off the ground, and side, and back, woo, and plie, and we'll finish. Who else's arms are burning? Amazing, good. So I'm going to lead you through one more thing because it's going to be in our choreography. And some will say, who are on the OncoBallet team, that I do this all the time. So this is a true statement, yes. Many of us know that in this room, but I think they're fun for everyone. So let's start with our arms first, actually. So we've been holding our arms in second position, right? Now can you sweep the arm across and open it up? Sweeping the arm across and opening up. And even when you're doing this, you're twisting a little bit like we were earlier in our stretches. And then we're also opening up one of your shoulders. So you're getting some of those benefits here too. Beautiful. And if it's too much up here, you can also bring your arms lower. So know that that's also an option. Or if you're like, I'm going to go really far with it, you can also do that. So just practice swaying a few times with your arms and see what feels good. Maybe you really get into the music that's playing and you're like, oh yeah, this is my movement with this. Beautiful, I love it. Faster, and just move that. And then, if you're ready for it, we'll start going on that demi point that we practiced. Maybe we're ready for it, maybe we're not. If this is too much on your feet because of neuropathy or just your balance with many options here.
Crisscross also works.
Yes, crisscross.
I'm no dancer, I just try everything all the time.
But I am.
If you also just want to step side to side, like this, you can just step side to side too. Yeah, there you go.
And if crossing is too challenging per se, just take 3 steps to the side.
Stepping to the side also works. Just getting your body used to moving from side to side. So now, can we add it all together and move our arms and our legs? Arms and legs. The OncoBallet dancers that are here, we just did this in a performance a couple weeks ago at the BCRF TPA Talks. So you might recognize it. This is the music. Does everybody know for Elise? Yes. Okay, beautiful. So this is very like, when you hear this music, what do you think about, right? There we go, beautiful. We think very flowy, very open, very just, almost like a wave, right? And so like we just did with our balances, we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna make it a little more structured. In our first position still, so very simple. Again, it can be in a little bit, whatever works for you. And we'll just start by really opening up our arms, and open, and 3, and we'll lower. And then we're gonna step to the side. I call these my rainbow arms. Rainbow up, and a nice little curtsy, because I feel we always see ballerinas do curtsies, right? And then we'll do the same thing going to the other side. One more time, or can we try it with music and see how it feels? One more time. Okay. Amazing.
I agree, one more time.
Yes, please always yell it up. You're like, I need it again. I love it. Okay, so what we'll do is our arms we start in our en bas, so just down, and you do a little breath, just breathe, take a second, prepare. Your arms are really just reaching out. Think of making that diagonal, looking up if you can to that top hand. It's really good for your eye tracking as well. And then we'll switch it to the other side. Really, we do 1 rainbow, and 2, and curtsy. Beautiful, look at that. That was lovely. I love it. How did everybody feel? Let's do that one more time with music so we feel really comfortable with the beginning. And just listen to music and express yourself. You don't have to do it exactly how I do it. Do it how it feels good and express it for you. Let's do one more time and then we'll add some more in. Okay, if we go 1, 2, and 3, and lower, and we do big arm, up and over, other arm, and curtsy. And first, and we go left. And if you're ready for it, talk about vestibular. We're going to do a little soutenu, turning around, arms up, and open. I know. Don't break out. So our arms are out for the turn. So our arms are out. They come down to low. We go through first. They come up and open. So it's that same thing we were doing during our pliés. So that's all your arms are doing. You just go through first to fifth and open, and your body just happens to turn around. So you'll step on that leg, you'll cross your feet basically, and then you just turn around. Your arms come up. So that's it. So all together, and also if this is too much on demi point, you can do it on flat, on your heels, on your half point. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. So we'll go, yeah, exactly. Faster is a little bit easier. Just any way you can get around in a circle, that is perfect. And guess what we have to do? We have a big workout today. And then to the left and to the right, we'll step, cross, and turn, and open. And if you don't want to turn, that's totally okay. You can just arms up and open. And same on this side. Arms up and open. So always know the turns are always optional. That's my favorite thing is options and modifications. So to the left and right and step, cross, turn, and open. Yeah? Nice, beautiful. So that's how much time you have, okay? So how about we do it, let's go back to our spots now. I know, we're doing choreography today. To the other side, we go to the left and right, and step, turn around, and open, and now your own freestyle. You can curve it and dance. Watch out for your friends. And you're just simply going to walk gracefully. Maybe find a person on the other side of the circle and give them a nice smile. Yeah. And then you're going to do this for like about 8 counts. And 4, and we switch to the other side. Walk. And 2, and 3, and 4. We did it! Yay! Music. And then we'll stop. And then we're all going to, it's going to be like a flower, right? So right, left, right, and lower. And we do one arm, and other arm, and curtsy. And first, and we go left, and right, and left, and lower. And we go one arm, and the other arm, and curtsy. And now our balancing as we go to the right, and left, and step, cross, or turn, and open, and we do to the left, and to the right, and step, cross, turn, and open, and now here's your counts to do whatever you want. It can be ballet, it can be whatever feels good in your body. And you have about 8 counts, 2, 3, 4, and we get into our circles, 5, 6, 7, and we do our walks. We walk 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and we switch. We walk, and 2, and 3, and 4, and we do our turns around, 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 around. And open, and we go step in, and step out. Step in and out, and we go around in a circle and open, and we step in on the other side and out and in and out and around one last time, and we grab our friend's hands, and all together we come in and out and up and down. Last time, and down. We come together, and we do a little fork on back, and we finish. Beautiful. All right, let's come out, spread out. We're going to do a last bow. I think we have plenty of time in this music, so we'll just use this, and we'll just take a deep breath, reach your arms out, and lower, and let's do it again. Breathe, and lower, and let's just do one arm, and open. You don't have that much more music anymore. Oh yes, we do. And let's do both arms, coming up and out, and breathe. And now let's do our last big rainbow, other side. Big curtsy, thank yourself so much for being here. And then the other side, big rainbow, big curtsy. Thank you all for dancing today. You're all so beautiful. Thank you so much. Beautiful job. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anna. And this was so much fun. I'm so glad and grateful to have the chance to be here. As Anna just shared, I have been at the Breast Cancer Research Foundation for 10 years, and 7 years into working there, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And let me tell you, I thought I knew everything. I thought I knew everything there was to know about breast cancer, and if there was anyone who was informed about risk and what to look out for, it was me.
Thank you for having me. Similar to Sadia, I have a very, I guess a lot of us have a story like this. I was 36 when I felt the lump. And so I was not yet getting breast cancer screening. I was too young for mammograms. So I actually went for a mammogram when I felt a lump. That's when I was, I guess, 35 at the time. It was my first mammogram. They said, it's nothing, come back in 6 months. 7 months later, I went back, and now something completely different, not what I felt. So it was like, maybe my guardian was telling me. Something else had popped up that the radiologist also was like, this is definitely breast cancer. And so I work at a hospital and was able to reach out to everyone, have the most expedited care and diagnosis possible. And so a few days later, I already had my path diagnosis, confirmed triple negative breast cancer.
So, Dee, my first question is, how have you supported your physical recovery during and after treatments?
Do a double amputation of someone's like upper body and not recommend that there be some physical recovery. They didn't give me a printout of like exercises to do, nothing. Sherry, who is a good friend of mine who happened to be diagnosed with breast cancer like a month and a half before me, she was a month and a half before me and her stuff, and so her doctor had given her exercises to do, and that's when I realized like I need help. And then Sherry brought me to PT with Amanda, and that's kind of where it all started. And so physical therapy was so vital to me, feeling heard, that someone understood my complaints, my restrictions, my swelling in my arm that didn't technically qualify for lymphedema, but I saw the difference in my two arms. I could feel the swelling, and someone to validate that that is real. Mm-hmm. And then slowly, as I started to kind of come out from the dark cloud that was kind of always hanging over me, I was able to feel strong enough to go to like shared spaces and use the gym with my limitations. And now working out has become such an important part of my recovery. I used to work out just because like I wanted to like look good in like a certain dress that I was wearing to an event, but now it's like I work out for like to feel strong and to feel like empowered and good in my body. So
there's this concept called prehab, which I learned through some of my doctors. Because I work at Base Rough, just like you, Dee Dee, I was so lucky because I had access to like so many doctors. I also went in super quickly. I pulled every string I could, and I realized when patients can't pull every string, how horrible. Like this is the experience. You know, they would have had to wait weeks, and I had to wait days, and it was angst. But all to say that again, because I have access to all of these experts, I sort of understood this concept, and thankfully I've already been like, you know, exercising in my life. I already, like you, mainly because I wanted to look good, but it took a very different turn. So ahead of surgery, this concept of prehab where I really started training. So for me, my treatment plan was chemo, then surgery, and then radiation. So because of that, I also find that really lucky because chemo let me kind of ramp up to surgery, and it gave me that time to like mentally prepare for. I also had a double mastectomy, and I worked out on my good weeks. So I had every other week chemo for 4 months, and during my bad weeks, I did whatever I could. And my good weeks, I worked out every single day, or like as much as I possibly could, and I think that really helped mitigate side effects, and I think, I hope, and studies show that it hopefully makes my treatment more effective. So that was part of what drove me, is I saw exercise as vital to my treatment as the chemo. So I was thinking of exercise and movement like the pills I take every single day, which I continue to do now. So I work out because to me it's like missing a pill. You know, I wouldn't miss my pills, so why would I miss my time to exercise?
Like movement really is medicine. I think anything, whether it's PT, dance, or even just going for a walk or finding that thing that may not even feel like exercise to you is the most important thing, right? Like that you're moving your body and getting yourself just doing things. Even we were both at the San Antonio Breast Cancer Symposium, and they were talking about how now even yoga, right, is now seen as one of like the better modalities for, was it anxiety, depression, or even even some neuropathy benefits, like all of those things. So now even the medical community is seeing this as something that is so valuable to people. It's not just, oh, here's another pill to help with those side effects that has other side effects. It's, hey, you can do movement, you can do alternative, like more like holistic healing things in combination with your treatment.
I just honestly want to say thank you so much for joining us. We loved doing this together last year for the community, and we are so happy that we were able to bring this back again and be able to provide some education and movement to you all. So thank you so much for joining us today. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Thank you guys.
Thank you all again.
And thank you for and thank you so much to BFA Images for being here. And also Jennifer for taking some videos for everyone the day.
One for me and one for mommy. Thank you. Hold our bets. You got us Chipotle for the first time.
No, not rice at all. Necessarily.
Oh, this is a big one. Hi. Good. Definitely need some help. Yes.
I got you. What's up?
I was told to find pedestrian clothes. As a,
Pedestrian clothes.
like a costume. That's pedestrian.
Okay.
What the hell does that mean?
Awesome.
I have no idea what that
You
means.
thinking like a legging moment, like pants, or
We, as a group, don't even know.
okay.
We're doing Dance Against Cancer on Monday, and
Okay. So clothes you to dance in.
yeah,
Got you. That seemed pedestrian.
yes.
Okay. Here's the thing.
On the hunt for dance wear that I don't understand still. What is pedestrian? What the hell is pedestrian? I need my dancer family to chime in. Explain pedestrian to me, please. I got my jacket. Edward Bibbs.
Yes.
I hear.
All right.
I'm back.
Hello. How are you?
That's mom.
I know. Who you are. I got
Since I have it.
I'm also giving you the original for free. This one right here.
Oh, thank
The
you.
patch, yeah. Yeah, I came in running.
Oh,
So you have the
thank
original
you.
patch. So you don't like the wolf.
I don't like the wolf. I like the
Okay.
Brooklyn ones if you want.
Which one you talking about? Which one? The big one?
Yeah, if you want. If you want. Bless me. No. It's my patchy jacket. Yay. Huh? Yeah. I got stuff.
Can I get you a brand new one?
Thank you, my love. Hi, Mom.
So
It was a long day. It was a very long day.
My back is talking to me now. Ooh, a long day. It was a beautiful day. It was a shared day, a love day.
If you made it this
my
far,
daughter.
thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and do all the things.
That you wanted to. Ta-da.
Do all those things.
And more.
And more. Toodles.
Ciao. Love you.